All right, everybody, coming back from the break. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry, and if you hear something and want something or you need to connect with somebody, 123bz.com. Very simple, short website. I formed it 25 years ago. I was one of the first back in 1999 when the internet was just coming alive. That's when we started the show. Everything was analog. Our engineer will appreciate this. We had a board. We had those cards that we had to slip in to do different things.
Oh, the good old days.
Oh, my gosh. And then everything started switching to digital. But anyway, so here we are doing the show still, and we're talking business, politics, and economics. Again, our guest is Dan. Dan, give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, everybody. My name is Dan Williams, and I'm running for Congress in the Central Florida region, so Florida's District 11.
And you've got something interesting on helping shape the legislation. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so on my website, I actually have a legislative workshop. So before we actually get to voting on the bills, I want to get my people involved making the bills. So I'm actually using a technology called Polis, which is POL.is, and it allows people to put their votes and kind of tell me what they're thinking about the different bills that I'm interested in making. So right now, there's two on my website. One that involves the Digital Information Protection Act, and the other one, which is a big swing, and I know it, but it's going to be to end corrupt pardons, and it's going to be a constitutional amendment. So it's a lot of work, but I think even if something is hard to do, I still think we should at least try it.
That's a fantastic idea. Now, let's talk business, politics, and economics just for a second, especially if you get a chance to have a vote and a voice in Congress. Let's talk economics and let's educate people about how economics works when it comes to cost of goods sold. And I happen to have a real estate general contractor background, and when you build a house, you have two things, labor and materials. And if you're putting a tariff on lumber coming from Canada, which is where we get a lot of lumber, you are going to add cost to the cost of the materials. And if you are rounding up and sending out of our country the guys that have been working, and by the way, they get paid well because I've hired them, but they're very skilled. And they are very hardworking. And all of a sudden you have people that are only living here in the United States or only from the United States. Now your labor cost has gone up. So to build that same house, you've just done two things to increase the cost. So any ideas? I have my ideas. Any ideas on helping keep costs down on real estate in particular?
Yeah, so we have a housing shortage crisis really all over America. And I was watching Senator Slotkin, and she had a great plan for this as well, because she wanted to do an Housing Emergency Act where we can actually reduce some of the friction about trying to build those things, try to buy materials in bulk, which will reduce the cost, and of course, try to waive those tariffs, which really shouldn't be there in the first place. I think we can all agree on that one. And then we just need to make sure that our skilled workers stay in America where they belong. And
you can see, this is the frustrating thing is these individuals, and I've been doing this. I mean, I just show how long I've been doing it since the 80s, right. Way before the internet. I was building homes and building apartments. And I had these wonderful, hardworking, good people. Didn't hardly speak any English. I had to learn to speak Spanish, and right. I'm not very good. My grammar is horrible, but I can at least communicate. And the point is that they are. But guess what? They wanted to go back to Mexico. We don't have a lot of people in Mexico coming over the border anymore because the economy in Mexico has stabilized so much. But we've got Guatemala, we've got El Salvador, we've got Central and South America, and these individuals are skilled, hardworking, but they need a green card. They need some sort of visa. They need some way to be able to work here in the United States. We can track them, we can find them, we can organize them. We've only got a couple of minutes left again. I'm sorry to do most of the talking there. Give us your website one more time. If people want to reach you, Dan, how do they reach you?
Yeah, so my website is Dan, D-A-N, Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S, for F-O-R, Congress, CONGRESS.com. And I have contact information on there. There's plenty of different forms for every single kind of thing you want to contact me about. Shoot me it. I'm really responsive on that, and I'd be more than happy to talk to anybody. And if anybody has any kind of specific concerns, I'm also very interested in hearing from people directly, kind of what's important to them right now, because I want to make sure that I'm kind of covering all of that.
Well, we want to support you. We feel like you're doing a good job, and we want to get this digital democracy platform out there to everybody. It's the next step. We already vote by mail. Now,
I would agree.
why can't we vote online? So thank you. Thank you so much for being part of our show. We've got to go to another commercial break. Again, my name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show. If you've heard something, if you need something, 123bz.com. The number is 123B as in boy, Z as in zebra.com. Everybody got the music coming. Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thanks, Dan. Are we clear? Dan, you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Dan, thank you so very much.
Oh, no problem. Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Now, listen, I've got multiple shows that I have to pack, and I oftentimes get down to the wire, wire meaning a few days before the show, because I try to get everything lined out in advance. And the people that I've programmed either fall out or can't make it. And if you don't mind, I'll give you 24, 48 hours heads up. But if you could join us again, maybe on a short notice, we would like to keep you in the batter's box, so to speak, okay?
I would absolutely love that. Yep.
Dan, thank you so much.
Pretty free. No problem. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay. You got it. You got it.